Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Chris here, and today we are going to be looking at a watch. I've had this watch here now for a couple weeks, probably 3 weeks to a month or something like that. I have worn it so many times. I've worn it to a lot of weddings and events, and tons and tons and tons of compliments on it. I wore it to a whiskey club one time, and they were like, "What in the hell is that?" And then just in general public, like, people love this watch, and so do I. I wear this thing all the time, and this is the watch. Let's get it off the wrist here and we can take a look at it. And it is the Berny watch here that I have. Just going to put it down here, put it on the box, I think, and then zoom in a little bit here so we can see it a little bit better. Let's see here. Does that look all right? There. How does that look? There, I think that's probably okay. All right, so this is the Berny watch, and the model is the AM 1970M-YE, and I think the YE is for the color of the face here, of the yellow here. And man, that's the one thing that really kind of drew me to this watch. It's kind of got a turtle homage look to it, like a Seiko turtle kind of homage to it. But man, is it ever cool. Like, it is just an awesome watch. Super comfortable to wear. It's a full automatic watch. You can see here that's got a really nice closed case back to it. Really kind of a cool 1970s dive watch to it, eh? Let's see here. Maybe I'll turn it around the proper way. You guys can see that properly. There we go. So yeah, so it's got a closed case back, screw down case back. And it is an homage to a 1970s dive watch. So you can see here on the closed case back here, the engraving on the back, which is really a kind of a cool engraving, and just really cool details. And there's a lot of really cool details to this watch that I absolutely love. It's got a brushed, you can see here that it's a stainless steel case that it's sitting in, but you can see that it's a brushed stainless steel. So you're not going to get fingerprints on this thing. It's little things like that that really kind of matter. I've got some watches, that are even more expensive, and they're not brushed. And you get fingerprints all over the goddamn thing. With this one here, it's just, you could put your fingers all over it, and it's fine. And it's got a two floating keepers, and because it is a dive watch, you may want to wear it on a like a dive suit or a wetsuit. So you'd want the floating keepers to kind of move around to accommodate where your wetsuit may you may want to put the straps. So it's just such a really cool watch. Absolutely, I just love the thing, and it stays so clean because of the brushed stainless steel case to it, and it's got a dual screw down crowns here. So this one here, you can see here, you screw it out, and you can set the time with it. Time just kind of moves around like that, and then with this one here on the top, which is really cool, I've got a lot of movable bezel, and they turn by moving the bezel around here. But this one here, you screw it out, and this is how you turn the bezel like that, eh? By turning the top screw down crown, and you can kind of set it wherever you want, and then you screw it back down, and it's not going to move on you. Whereas some of these screw down, like the bezels, if you touch it, it'll move, right? And if you're diving, that's probably not a bad, it's probably a bad thing for your bezel to be moving around, especially if you want to know when you're going to be coming up for oxygen. Whereas this, you screw it, you unscrew it, you move the bezel around, you set to where you need it to be, and then you screw it back down, and it's not going to move on you. So it's like smart, like really smart. And you can see here too that it's got a bit of an anti-glare mineral sapphire glass to it as well. The case itself is 44 millimeters, so it's a nice big case, but it looks great on my wrist, and it'd be great for, for diving. It's a proper dive watch. It's not like a fashion watch. Like, this thing is a real proper dive watch for a really, really, really good price. The case shape is a cushion case shape, so you can see here it's got a bit of a cushion to it here. And you can see here it's pretty much anti-glare, so you can kind of get it anywhere. I've got a light right here, and it's still, you'll see it's shining right directly into the light. You can still read it, no problem at all, which is really, really, really good. The case itself, like I said, is a stainless steel, and it's a brushed stainless steel, so it's going to hold up. It's not going to get all banged up, and you're not going to get fingerprints on it. So it's going to keep. It's going to look a lot nicer for a lot longer time. The case thickness itself is 13 millimeters. So you see it's not too thick, so it's not going to bang up against things and get stuck on you or anything like that. And the strap width itself is 20 millimeters, and the lens is, like I said, it's a sapphire glass with an internal AR coating to it. And you can see here the strap, man, I absolutely love the strap. You can see the texture in it. It's really cool. It's kind of like a turtle shell kind of strap, to go with the turtle homage, to the look of this watch. And it's a really nice long strap. Like, it is long. Like, I'll show you here. I'll put it on, and you'll see how long the tail end is here. Like, it's got, where's my hand there? There we go. You can see here, like, it's quite a long strap, and my wrist is about 7.5, 7.75 inches. So it's quite a long strap, but like I said, it is a proper dive watch. So, and I just really, really, really love the texture, and it's a kind of a rubberized texture. It's called fluoroelastomer, and it's really, really, really exceptionally known for its durability and its resistance to, like, harsh conditions like heat, salt water, chemicals. So if you get like oil or anything like that spilt on it, it is not going to deteriorate on you. So it's really, really, really a really reliable strap for holding up to harsher conditions. But it's like a rubberized compound kind of strap, and it's so soft and so durable. It's really a really soft strap, so it's really easy to wear on your wrist. You're not feeling it at all. Like, it is just so soft to wear. Like, it is a very, very, very comfortable strap. And yeah, I just absolutely love this watch. Like, if out of all the watches that I have, and out of all the Aliexpress watches that I have, let's go with that. Out of all the Aliexpress watches that I have, this is easily my favorite one. Like I wear this thing all the time. There is, like, I just absolutely love this thing. The lug to lug is 49, and it is the Lume on this thing. They call it a super Lume, and you'll see why here in a second. And the movement on it's an automatic movement. It's an NH35 movement, and the weight on this is 173 grams. So it's not really a heavy watch, but it's just a nice watch. Like, there's not much more I could really say on it. Like, it's just a great watch, nice date window here on the 3 o'clock position. It's not like you'll see in there's no magnification to it like you see in some of the Rolexes or the homage Rolexes that you would see say like at a Pagani Designer or anything like that. But I'm kind of happy with that. Like, you don't really need to be reading the date when you're down diving or anything like that, and it just makes it for a cleaner watch, face to look at. But yeah, like I said, I wear this thing all the time. It's a great dive watch. It's a nice looking driver's watch as well. Like I said, I just absolutely love this thing. I wear it all the time, like all the time. Like, I say in 2 weeks, I'll probably wear this watch I don't know, 8 times, 9 times in 2 weeks. It's that nice of a watch to wear, and it's not that expensive. Like, it is, I think it's about 150, 160 bucks on Aliexpress, and you're like, well, that's a lot of money for a cheap Chinese watch, and it is, but it's totally worth it in my opinion. Like, this watch is definitely worth the money they're asking for. Like, this is one of the good ones. I totally 100% stand behind it as a guy who loves watches. This is definitely one of the good ones, and I love the face. They have a black one too, like the black face to it, but the orange one is just so retro. It's so 70s retro, like Lume looking retro kind of watch, you know, from the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It's definitely a cool looking racing watch, like a driver's watch, but it's a proper dive watch. It's just a really good watch. Like, I just love wearing it. And man, you feel good when you wear something like that. You know, it's just it's definitely a compliment watch. Like, I've gotten so many compliments on this watch. It's crazy. I've had people ask, you know, like, where in the hell did you get that? And then when you tell them how much it costs, they're like, that's it. And I'm like, yep, that's it. And they're like, cool. So I'm not sure if anybody else that I've told and showed have gone out and bought one, but they sure seem to really like it a lot. And yeah, it's easily one of my favorite looking watches. Like, it's super comfortable to wear. You can't feel it when it's on your wrist because of this band. It's so flexible, so soft, but it looks so freaking cool. Like, I love the texture on that band. Like, it just adds to the watch. They've thought of everything when they came up with this thing. And then like I said, the case looks just absolutely amazing. It's the retro 70s look, you know, even a retro 70s dive look here on the bottom, on the back of the closed case back. And but just the look of it, it's just a very cool looking watch. And I really like the dual screw down crowns here, you know, and it's not a chronograph, you know, so it's got that kind of chrono kind of look, you know, with the screw down crowns, but it's not. It's just a proper looking watch. And I'll show you the lume here right away. Like, it is absolutely amazing. When they say super lume, I mean really super lume. And there is that super lume I was telling you guys about. Like, look at that. Like, you can even see the top of the crown up here. Like that is really cool. Like you can see the bezel moving around, eh? Like, look at that. And you can see the top of the bezel. That is really cool. Like, this is, when they said super lume, man, they weren't kidding, eh? That was just perfect reading. But I love the fact that you can see where the top of the bezel goes around you. That is like a real proper dive watch with this kind of lume, and the fact that you can see where the top of the bezel is, because some of the dive watches I have, they don't have that feature. Like, that is really good. And look at that, you can even see the second hand moving through the 12 o'clock. It's going through the 1 o'clock position here now. Like, that is really bright. Like, that is a true super lume. Like, that is really exceptional. Very well done. But yeah, there's the only knock I could say against this watch is this. This is the packaging. Just gonna zoom out here for you. This is how it comes in, and the box looks okay. Like, the packaging on the outside looks okay. It's got, you know, raised, name. It's just a nice, clean, branded box cover. But then when you open the box itself, you know, yeah, that looks okay too. But this, it's kind of a coral kind of look to it, and it's a cheap looking jewelry box that you'd get at Walmart or Dollarama. Like, it's not, and a cheap little cushion here. It's got, you know, the instructions here and your warranty card that nobody would ever use. You're not this. Yeah, but it is just, there's no, you open it up and you're like, oh wow, look at this watch, it's cool, and yeah, it looks like this thing came out of Dollarama, the box. Like the box is not doing this watch any favors. This watch needs a proper dive watch, but maybe, I mean, you're not buying it for the box, and maybe they can keep the cost down by putting it in like a crappy little thing like this, So, I mean, if that's what they're doing and they're keeping the cost down by just giving you a shitty box, and it's like you just throw this thing away because you're not going to use it or not, then yeah, okay, I'll agree with that, because you want to keep the cost down, because you're not paying for the box, you're paying for the watch itself. You're not wearing the box, you're going to be wearing this watch, you're not even going to be looking at the box itself. But if you are a person that, like, man, I really want to keep these boxes, I want to display them in the boxes, like I have watch boxes, so most of my watches go into my proper watch, like, display boxes. So I don't really keep the boxes. Like, some of them I do, but I put them away into storage. So I've got, they're all in storage, except for the new ones. I still have to review them, and then once they're reviewed, the watches will go into my watch collection boxes that you saw, and then those boxes themselves, these boxes, will go into storage, into some bins in my storage room here in the basement. So, and just put away, because I don't need them. I don't plan on selling them. If I do give them away or sell them, then you'll get the box, But I just don't do that. And some of the cheaper ones that I have didn't even come with a box. They just came in just a little plastic wrap, some of the cheaper Aliexpress watches here. And I'll probably be giving away quite a few of those to you guys as well. So most of them, like I said, didn't come in boxes, but the more expensive ones definitely did, and this one does. So if the reason for this crappy box display is purely to keep the cost down on the watch, then yeah, go for it. But if it's not, and this is just the best you can do, then up your game, get a proper dive watch going. Like, I mean, Addy's Dive and Seagoss, they came with these plastic boxes. They're kind of like what you would put, some of your dive equipment in, or you put your stuff in your boat or whatever. Those look cool, and they're probably super, super, super cheap to produce. So put it in something like that, or get a proper looking dive watch for it, like a dive box that would match the watch. Like, this does not match the watch. Like, this, it doesn't even match the color of the face there on the dial. Like, to me, this is just crap. So you throw that away. Well, I'll put it in stores because but you never look at it, you never see it, you never, like, when you open it up, you're not going to feel inspired that, like, oh my God, look at this box, look at the presentation. I can't believe, like, oh man, if they're doing this to their box, can you imagine what this watch is going to be like? You're like, what the hell is this crap? Like, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. But if they're only doing this for this piece of crap to keep the price down on this amazing watch, like, this is a very good watch in my opinion. And I have a lot of watches and a lot of experience with watches, then go for it, for sure. Because no one's going to be holding on to this thing, but you're going to care about this. So, but yeah, that's about it, guys. Hope you like that. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got a Berny watch, or and what you think of that, or if you've got like a dive watch, or what's your favorite dive watch, or if you've got any watches from AliExpress, or what, just show me your watches, talk about watches, let me know what you guys think, and if this is something you guys be interested in. I'll put the link to where I got it from in the description down below. But yeah, show me your dive watches. Let me know what you guys have. If you've got any AliExpress watches, if you have this particular watch, let me know what you think of it, or if you have any other Berny watches, because they have quite a few different types of watches within their brand. And they're all dive inspired looking watches, or driver inspired. Well, they're dive watches, but it looks like a really cool looking driver's watch, something like Steve McQueen would have worn, you know, like it's just a really cool looking 1970s Le Mans or Formula One looking driver's watch too. Like I just absolutely love this watch. So, but yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know, maybe even tell me about your watches, what your favorite watch would be. If you've got any divers watches, if you actually use them for diving. Like I've never used this for diving. I don't dive anymore. I never really dove. I snorkeled a lot. I never had my diver's certificate, but I have used scuba tanks a few times with friends of mine in the RCMP. I would go out with dive teams once in a while. Not on a dive, but just for fun. We'd be in a lake and we'd have the tanks on and we'd be swimming around with the dive tanks on. So got to do that a few times, which is really, really quite cool. But yeah, let me know. Just let me know what you think of the watch. Let me know what you if it's something you guys be interested in, or if you buy AliExpress watches. Yeah, everything and anything that I am going to be giving away, all you got to do is like and subscribe to this channel, and then go over to Instagram at Whiskey Cigars and Bond and give me a like and a follow there, and then you will be in for a chance to win everything and anything that I have to give away. So if you win once, don't think that you can't win again, because we have had multiple winners in the past. So all you got to do is like and subscribe to the channel, and like and follow me over on Instagram at Whiskey Cigars and Bond, and you are in for a chance to win everything and anything that we have to give away. So thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Have yourself a really, really, really great day, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.